For the last 10 or 15 days, I've been posting one page a day on Facebook and other social media of this set of drawings I've made about what causes depression and anxiety and also what to do about it. I want to tell you a little bit more about where that came from. A lot of you know I have 8 years of practice as a psychotherapist and change maker. And that's a lot of sitting with people in the midst of their really hard stuff and really being focused both on nurturing them through it, but also helping them to pivot into, a happier and healthier mindset and lifestyle. And some of that's been a hard slog, for us together, me and my clients, and some of it is, gradually gotten easier. And I've learned lots of techniques. It's interesting, though. I'm not exactly sure how this happened. It's a surprise to me, so I'm going to try and tell you what happened. Just something about a year ago, I was working with a client and talking about what was happening for them, and they were like, well, I can't do this because that's just not going to work for me. And they had all this resistance. And a lot of your job as a therapist is to learn how to work with resistance. And I just suddenly went, well, yeah, what's the core belief here? And we sort of honed in until it became super crystal clear. Like, I can't, I can't leave this job because then I'd be a bad person in my family, something like that. And of course, I'm sitting there knowing, well, that's not true. But the person, of course, believes it is true. And this happens to all of us all the time. And I was like, I just wrote it down with my clients. They know I write down and I do drawings all the time. And I'm like, here, hold this story in your hands. And the person held it. And I'm like, how do you feel when you hold this? And they're like, I feel like crap. Yeah. So do you want to keep believing this about yourself? And it was just like this moment, like, like the clouds parted. And they were like, no, yeah, obviously, no, I don't want you to believe that either. And from that, what happened was I just got this like download. I just understood suddenly something that is both really complicated and really simple. You can change your beliefs. You can do it all the time. And most people have no idea. They're imprisoned by what they think is true. I mean, you've seen the bumper sticker, right? Like, don't believe everything you think. This is a version of that. And the download I got was just how to take a person step by step, kind of through drawings, into what's happening. Why do we feel so low? Why does this cycle keep going on where we want to step out of this trap that we're in, but we can't? And so I just made these little stick figure drawings about what's going on in our brains and how to see the bigger picture, kind of how to step out of that matrix and do something different. So that became the illustrated book, Change Your Beliefs. I just finished it. I got most of the way through it last year, and then it just wasn't quite ready, I guess. It wasn't fully baked. But a couple days ago, I sat down and did the last few drawings, and I love them. Oh my gosh, they make me so happy. They made me kind of teary. So I'm really excited to share it with you. If you'd like to get on my pre-launch waitlist team, I would love to have you join. And then you'll get a 60% discount off the price of the book, which is going to be very small anyway. And you get to give me feedback about what your favorite pages are and how they've impacted you and anything that you think could be improved. I would love to have your support and see how this download impacts your life. Let's have the clouds part for you too. I'm looking forward to you joining me.